Hey, what's up guys, it's me Naren. Today I'm going to be talking about what the best puzzle is for warming up prior to official solves. Let's get into it. I originally got very interested in this topic when I saw Kian Mansoor, one of the best true solvers in the world, using a big sail, which is a large 3x3, to warm up for his official solves at the World Championships 2019. This got me wondering, what really is the best solve for warming up? And why was he using a large 3x3? For the purpose of this video, I will be going over using a normal size puzzle to warm up, using a large puzzle to warm up, and finally, to spice things up a bit, using a small puzzle to warm up, as that was something I've not seen many people use. Finally, I would just like to mention that I will only be talking about 3x3 and only be testing using 3x3. However, this does not mean that this does not apply to other events and could be applied to other events. However, it's important for you to do your own experimentation to see what works best for you. Let's get into the testing results. First, I'll be talking about the results with a small puzzle for warming up. But before doing this, I would just like to mention that my method for testing was quite simple. Essentially, I would solve on my warm-up puzzle for 10 minutes straight, after which I would do an average of 5 on my main puzzle, the Volcali 10. The small puzzle of choice I used for warming up was a keychain cube that I received at Indian Nationals 2019. The testing results were quite understandable. I ended up performing the worst on the smaller puzzle, and the reason I believe this is so is due to the fact that the smaller puzzle makes your main feel blockier and it makes you less comfortable with holding it in your hands, which causes you to lock up more, which was the case for me. Next, I'll be talking about the puzzle for warm-up that gave me my second best results, which was the large puzzle. Due to the fact that Kian was using a large puzzle, I was expecting it to give me much better results, but this was not the case. Neither the small puzzle nor the big puzzle gave me sub 10 averages, with the smaller one giving me a 10.98 average of 5 and the large puzzle giving me a 10.72 average of 5. This, in my opinion, was due to the unfamiliarity of the puzzle after solving with a warm-up cube. Essentially, what I mean by this is that when I used a larger or smaller warm-up cube, it got me used to a different 3x3 from the one I was using to compete, and as a result, I was doing worse because I was not familiar with the puzzle while I was solving it. In terms of the large puzzle, its benefits include that it makes the puzzle that you're using officially feel more comfortable in your hands, and it makes you turn faster. However, this was not the case for me, and I'm not sure why that is, but it really comes up to your personal preference. Now let's talk about the final option, using a normal sized puzzle. For me, using the normal puzzle performed the best as I was able to get a low 9 average on it. And in my opinion, this is due to the fact that I was familiar with the puzzle I was solving with. The warm-up puzzle I was using was a Volk M, which is not the same puzzle as my main, and this was to make sure that I was using a similar puzzle, not the same puzzle for warm-up, as that is not possible when competing officially. In my opinion, this works very well because you're familiar with the puzzle you're using, which allows you to turn accurately, apart from turning fast and perhaps being comfortable in your hand. As in my opinion, that doesn't work very well, or at least didn't work very well for me. Even though I conducted the experiment with many precautions, such as ensuring that the scrambles were at a relatively similar level for each set of experimentation, I can still not give you a conclusive answer, and this is due to the fact that it is up to you. For example, the normal size 3x3 works the best for me, but in the case of Kian Mansoor, a big 3x3 worked for him. And it really all depends to you. In fact, the small 3x3, which was the worst for me and seems to be the worst in general, could actually be good for you. So it really all depends up to you. Really, the one thing I will mention is that generally, using a warm-up cube is actually quite good. Prior to making this video, in official competitions, I did not use a warm-up puzzle. And after doing this testing, I can confirm that I will be using a warm-up puzzle from now on, as it helps me keep familiar with the puzzle and helps my hands keep warm and keep moving so that they do not get very sore or underworked while waiting in the waiting area. To sum it up, using a warm-up cube is a good thing. Which warm-up cube to use or the best size for warm-up puzzle depends almost entirely upon you. However, to give you a general trend, it seems like using a normal size puzzle is the safest option, and using a small puzzle is generally the less accepted option. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.